So this is a tutorial for what Blender is basically. I'm not doing everything right now, I'm just doing like basic tools, and then I'll make another video talking about 3D modeling, and then one about materials, and then final one about compositing and animation. But first, what you're going to do, I am using Blender 2.9, although Blender 4.0 has released. I don't have a good enough computer to get it, so I mean they're pretty similar still though. So but yeah, the first thing you'll see is this cube, and by the way, I'm pressing the wheel on my mouse to move around, and you can press shift and move with the wheel, and that's how you move like that. Then this is the camera. If you press this button, you can look at it. These are the axes, or yeah, whatever. But that's what those are, and I wouldn't recommend just stretching stuff out like that, because what you're gonna need to do is then you're gonna need to make sure you clicked on your object, and you're gonna have to go to not convert but apply, and apply all transforms or something like that, or maybe just scale. So that's what you'll always do in edit mode, unless you really need to do it in that, but just make sure you go to apply and then scale. Well, go to object, apply, and scale. But yeah, so these are all the tools. It might look very confusing, but this is basically like you can transform, and this is the scale tool to make it like shapes, and then you this to rotate. You can rotate on this axis. If you press R, it also rotates. If you want it to be on a specific axis though, you can press R and then Z maybe, and then it'll rotate on the Z axis or X axis or Y axis. But there's no other ones, just X, Y, Z. And then this is the move tool. If you press G, you can move it wherever you want, and I usually don't like clicking that. Oh, and how I go back, by the way, is Control and Z. That goes back. And how I make it go up or move on a certain axis, I press G and then X, or G, Z, G, Y. You can see how it moves. You can also see the line, so you can tell which axis it's on. And yeah. And this is your side panel. If you accidentally do something to it and it disappears, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drag up here. If it somehow goes away, you're gonna drag another thing up here, and you're going to go to properties. But if it just turns into like any of these, what you can do is just click that thing and then properties. Have a good day. Hope you learned something new today, and tell me in the comments if I missed anything.